Hi and welcome to Quilts in the Cupboard. Hello Buffy, she's running around. Do you want to say hello to everyone? Oh, oh, oh Buffy. Here she is. This is Buff. She's pretty cute. Mwah. Okay, in your bed. Her bed is actually just there on my desk, which you've probably seen before. Anyway, so she's right next to the camera every time I do these. I think she probably thinks they're for her more than anything else. Her entertainment, because it kind of looks like I'm talking to her. Anyway, back to Quilts in the Cupboard. Getting further down, this one is my postage stamp quilt. You know how there's, I think I talked about it before, how there's always bucket list kind of quilts, and I reckon postage stamp quilts are one of them, like your Lone Star, your double wedding ring. Anyway, so this is my postage stamp quilt. It was made back when I had the shop. We did have a pattern for it. It's no longer. It is called Postage Stamp Quilt. Very original. 2010 I finished it. So machine pieced by me and machine quilted. I did, as you can see, they're just lots of little tiny 4 patches, and then I used that darker fabric to go on point, and then that runs down, and then the background fabrics are all different as well. Like, that was probably the low volume for the time, I suppose. Just soft pinks, and cat's rubbing against my leg now. So the fabrics that are in it are Amy Butler, what's that one? I think that's a 1930s. That's a Cafe. That Stripe's a Cafe. So they're a mix of all sorts of fabrics. I'm just kind of looking at it. That was it Lake House fabrics? They were around for a while. I don't think they are anymore. Anyway, so it's just a whole mix of nice, soft, pretty colours mixed with the brown. I had a brown sofa at the time, and I think, you know, the quilt that I had, which was the the raindrops, the circle one that I appliqued, that's on that same colour brown background. You can see it down here. It's that kind of, not, you know, rich red, but it's kind of like a, I don't know what kind of brown you'd call it, but it's what I liked at the time. The machine quilting, you can see it's just going in between all the ditches and then a little bit more around the edges. I think I did it on I remember I had problems with my machine when I was doing this one. And there's quite a few puckers and the stitches are tiny, so I'm not sure what was going on, but there was obviously issues. So there it is. So that's another one that used to be a pattern that is no longer, but seriously, there's heaps out there, and I'm sure there's plenty of free ones as well. But I'd love to do it again, scrappy, but this time using a red in that position. How good would that look? I remember doing it and getting a bit mental at the time. I did strip piece these, so, you know, across the width of the fabric, these two, and then cross cut them. So you know, speed up that process, but it's still little tiny blocks. What size blocks, do you ask? Good question. Tape measure. Have one in every drawer. They are 1 inch, so 1 inch 4 patch and 2 inch in between. He's back again. Oh, you finished all your food. Do you want more food? Yeah. Okay, you go up the front. Oh, you can grab that other Easter egg from your colouring competition. Do you want that? I'm a bit proud. He won his first colouring in competition, the local post office. Do you want that? Yes. Okay, off you go. He's still Pardon? Hungry. Yeah. I'm still hungry. Okay, well, I'll get you something else. He's had his lunch, he's had snacks, he's had another apple. He had 3 carrot sticks at school. No, carrots, actual carrots, but the mini ones. Anyway, beside the point, I'm getting off track. This is my quilt, postage stamp, and I think that's all I have to say about that one. I'm looking, I've got this idea for when this finishes. So behind here in this filing cabinet is all sorts of patterns. So all the patterns I did when I had the shop, so really simple quilts and all sorts. So I'm thinking of maybe going through that next, and saying, should we bring this pattern back, kind of thing. Anyway, could be a bit of fun to keep talking to you. That's if you want me to keep talking to you. And don't forget to check out the bundle that I'm involved in, 13 patterns for just under $30 Australian. Great value. I've been looking, I had to do a blog post for it, so I really got to look at them all, and some of the designs are fantastic. Great for scraps, great for using up that stash. I will stop blubbering, talking, rambling, mixture of both. And I will maybe see you tomorrow, although I am working, so maybe it'll be Friday. See ya.